Hi besties! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Morgan. I do a lot of lifestyle and bookish type of content, and today we are actually doing a little bit of journaling, if you read the title. And you're probably wondering, what are we journaling about? And if you did not read the title, it's about a book event that I went to. And I want to yap about it. And instead of just me yapping to the camera, I thought what's better than to make a journal spread while yapping about it. I feel like this is a good idea, but maybe it's stupid and maybe no one will enjoy this, but I think it will be fun. I am currently using the webcam on my PC and my mic for my PC because I used to stream on Twitch, believe it or not. Many moons ago, back in like 2020 to 2021 to 2023, I think, I streamed on Twitch. Just trying to like get this all set up again kind of made me miss streaming, which is crazy to say because all of my friends who know me from streaming know that I never want to go back to it. But I have said recently, if I did start streaming again, I think it would be like reading streams on Sundays or something where we just do like 2 hours of reading together, and it'd only be on YouTube. Like, I wouldn't go back to Twitch. Before I dive into the event and the background of what happened and what I thought, I just want to show you guys my journal that I do have, which is kind of falling apart. This is my first junkish journal. It's not completely junk. I don't like collecting a lot of scraps like that, but I do collect some scraps that I know that I will probably put up in a journal. And then I do a lot of like scrapbooking, I guess, and just like general journaling. If you're new here, I have a business and I make sticker sheets and I do scrapbook paper. So I do things for the journal community because I love journaling. And this journal that I have, she's thick. And she's also like a hardcover, which is rookie mistake number one I've learned, is to not get a hardcover, get like a soft cover, or else it bends. So all of my stickers are kind of peeling. I'm hoping to make her last through the rest of the year, which is why I now have a mini journal. I don't know if I've showed you guys that. I don't even think I've posted about it yet. But I have a little mini journal where if I don't have a lot of scraps, then I just do little mini spreads. And I really like that. I haven't journaled a whole lot recently. As you see, the pages are like venting. But I do want to do a journal spread for the event I went to and for the book I really just absolutely love and adore. I don't have like a book only journal where I like do journal spreads inspired by the books that I've read or really enjoy. I would like to do a whole journal of that next year for all of the books I read next year. I just don't know if I would enjoy doing that. So this is kind of like a test run. We do have another angle. Let me make sure the journal's actually in frame. I guess I should sync this up. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that was. That felt like really content creator of me. I need a clip to hold it down actually, because this book has gotten so big that like I have to hold it down. I don't really know how this is going to turn out because again, I've never done something like this. I haven't seen anyone do like a journal spread and chit chat, and there's probably people who have done it and I just am clueless, I guess. I don't know. If you haven't noticed by now, we are doing a journal spread inspired by The Night in the Moth and the event that I went to last night. Author discussion, Q&A, and a meet and greet with Rachel Gillig and Sasha Payton Smith, and it was so much fun. Okay, I have never been to like a author type of event before. Like, I've gone to book festivals for libraries and stuff. Like, I've gone like maybe like an author discussion when I was like in middle school. It was like for a book we had to read. So when I saw Lovebound Library was doing this event and it was like going to be their biggest event ever and it was going to be like Rachel's biggest event, I immediately bought my ticket. And the ticket included the indie paperback of The Night in the Moth, which just came out yesterday as well. So that's why she's like on this tour. And this edition included a bunch of artwork that she made. It has beautiful sprayed edges. It's paperback and she's dense. Okay, when they handed me to her after getting in line, I was like, oh my god, she is thick. She is sturdy and I love it. Before this ends, I'll grab the book and we could talk about it, or I can show it to you guys because it's beautiful. I have it right now on my bookshelf next to my hardcover of The Night in the Moth, but I have it with the sprayed edges facing out because they are beautiful. They are probably my favorite sprayed edges I have ever seen. It's perfect. It's perfect. I didn't go with anyone. because I just moved to Utah like back in January, and I still haven't like made any friends. I haven't like left the apartment that much, unless it's like with my boyfriend, and I just haven't gone out to go do any other events like by myself. So this is like an event that I'm going to by myself in a new city. I know absolutely no one, and I have anxiety. I was nervous. I get very anxious by myself. I don't really like to go do things not like to go do things by myself. I get nervous that people are staring at me. And they're like, "Oh, she's so weird." And when I think about it later, I'm like, "Oh, no one's like staring at me. No one cares." Friend of the channel, Ray, she goes to several like book events a year, and sometimes she goes by herself, and it's fine. And I had her to talk to about it because I'm like, "What do you do?" Like, I've never even been to an event like this. I've never met an author. Like, what's the etiquette? Like, oh my gosh, what if I say something stupid? You know? Stuff like that. I'm like, what's gonna happen? The event started at 6, doors open at 5, but you could line up starting at 4 p.m. It was at like a junior high, so they didn't want people getting there super early because their school, they're still going on. So what time did I get there? Like 3:30, but I stayed in my car. But I went there early just so I could get parking and I could scope out when other people were starting to line up, because they were doing the meet and greet type of system where kind of like first come first serve. You're probably like, how do you do that when you have like a discussion and Q&A before the meet and greet? And they did it by like colored wristbands. So I got a red wristband, which just indicated I was in the first group to get stuff signed. So that was really cool. And that's what I wanted. I wanted in the first group because I didn't want to stay there too long. I've actually have had like no sleep in like the past week. I think I've had 2 nights where I did not sleep at all. I slept for like maybe an hour for 2 nights. And so that like really sucked, and it's like I'm still reeling over that. Like I'm still trying to get out of my sleep debt because I am still really tired. We think that goes right there. Oh, that is so smooth. Also, if you're wondering how I just did that, I printed this on sticker paper because I'm a little lazy. So I just wanted to get there early because I knew I was going to be really tired, especially because the night prior, or I guess like the night leading into yesterday, was one of the nights that I got no sleep. So I was really tired because I had been up since midnight and it's only 3:30, and I'm like, dang, I'm going to be here for a few hours. Like, I felt so bad because I was yawning quite a bit, but it's literally because I had no sleep. But once it got like around 4, people were starting to line up, and getting out of my car, there's like a girl like that parked like diagonal to me, and she gets out of her car. And she's like, "Are you walking up there now?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to walk up." And she ended up being my friend for the entire night, and I was so grateful. She was so nice. She was so lovely. She has a bookstop, so if you want to go follow that, please do, because she is just so nice. She lives like 3 hours away from what I do, so that kind of sucks. But she made the night so fun. She was so funny. She was relatable. She was easy to talk to. And it just made me feel less anxious about being there. And everyone else that I talked to at the event were super nice. Like, incredibly nice. It was so cool because I don't know, like, I go to things expecting people not to be nice for whatever reason. And where I've never been to a book event before, I wasn't sure how that was going to be. Anyone that I've met so far, just from like doing Bookstagram and BookTok and things, like everyone's been like generally really nice, but I'm still like anxious, you know? Everyone was very talkative, like it wasn't like awkward with people. It was just like, I don't know, like a little community, and it's so fun. Like back in West Virginia, I don't have that, okay? There's not like a actual community, but like back in West Virginia, we don't, there's not like a big bookish community like that. Like there is one, but it's like not like this, which makes sense because Utah's bigger than West Virginia. So I'm not shocked by that. Because another thing, people that I've met from Utah, at least like, I don't want to say meet, because everyone that I've met and talked to, actually kind of nice. Anyone that like bumps into me at a grocery store, they're rude. They are mean for no reason. I'm like, you ran your buggy into me, or you're the one hogging up the entire aisle. Why are you giving me that nasty look? Because if I see someone, maybe it's just like Southern hospitality, but I give like a little smile, and I don't get that here at all. No one likes smiling. No one. It's weird, but people here, they were nice, so I don't know. It's confusing. Maybe it's just the bookish community. Maybe everyone's just really nice here. Oh, well, that's not really what I wanted, so I'm gonna have to cut that a little and hope it's too spread thin, I think. Yeah, I feel like after I met Sydney, my like anxiety in general went away because we were very like, oh, okay, there's candid photos. And I didn't know how candid photos work, right? I didn't know if like someone would be taking those for us or if we had to have a friend. So I'd already told my boyfriend, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask some random person to take photos of me talking to Rachel because I want photos. Why wouldn't I? It's Rachel. But it just worked out that I met someone and we were able to take each other's pictures if it came down to it, right? Get into the venue at 5 and then we get our seats. We're in the middle. We're like in a pretty good spot, I think. Like we're not too close to the like stage, but we are in the middle. So we got prime viewing and we had to wait for another hour. So my butt kind of hurt in those auditorium seats because they are made for like middle schoolers. And obviously I'm not a middle schooler. Oh, you guys want to see? This is Sydney, my new friend. Anyways, we waited the hour, we chit-chatted, we scrolled on our phones, even though the service was abysmal in that place. Tried to do what I could and pass by the time while I was in there waiting for Rachel and Sasha, which Sasha was doing like the Q&A. Sasha was a great interviewer. Okay, she did a lot of research. She is also just friends with Rachel, so she knew exactly, I think, how to like get her going and get her yapping because Rachel, like the rest of us, is a yapper and I loved it. She is weird, she's funny, and I just think how she is as a person, like it bleeds into her works of like the absurdism, the quirkiness, the little bit of whimsy, and I just love it entirely. Oh, maybe I should do like a star here, like a gold one, and then put 5 next to it because it's a 5-star read. That's kind of smart, I think. I'm also going to cover up this one little bit of stupid washi tape. The discussion was really good. Talked about like her writing process and like her characters, and she even mentioned her next project, which is a whimsical fantasy romance, and she hasn't said too much about it, and she probably won't, because she said she wants the Night and the Moth and the Knave and the Moon to have its own like spotlight, and that makes perfect sense because it deserves it. She has put a lot of work into this, and I am so excited for her next work because again, it's going to be like more whimsical. Like it's not going to be like, oh, the kingdoms are all falling and we must save everyone. Like it's going to be a bit more fun, she said, and it's going to focus more on the romance. And I think this is going to be really fun and exciting from her because yes, we do get like some romance in her books, but it's like a subplot. So I'm really interested to see how she goes about doing more romance. It was just cool to see more inside of her brain and to hear her crack jokes about her characters. I just think it's so fun. She just seems like very chill and like down to earth, and I just love that. I feel like this would be kind of cute if I didn't already put things down. Why didn't I look at this before? Dang it. I mean, can get it to work, I think, but this, perhaps? Yeah, I think I'm into that. Okay. It was only like 45 minutes of like an author discussion, and I wish it could have gone on longer. Like, I could listen to her talk forever. She's just so fun to listen to. So many like just funny tidbits she had. If you like her books and want to go see her, I definitely recommend it. I don't know, I just thought it was really cool. And Sasha Payton, she was also there, like I said. She was hosting the discussion with Rachel, and she, like I said, did really good. I have one of her books, The Rose Bargain, but I have not read it yet, and it is actually still in West Virginia. Like, I have not had it shipped to me yet. Since meeting her, I'm going to move that higher up on my list because she is also a really cool person. So after the discussion and the Q&A, we were starting to do the author signings and the meet and greet, and I was so excited. So I'm in line, and there's like a bunch of people actually taking people's phones because they, Lovebound Library, took candid photos for people. And I think that's so cool. I don't know if that's like a standard. I have, again, not been to anything like that. I didn't have to use Sydney to take pictures, even though she did take a couple more because she went in front of me. She was able to get like pictures of Rachel laughing at me, and I love it. And I tell Rachel, and I'm like, your book, Night in the Moth, was my first 5-star read of last year. Like, I absolutely love it. Also, my book club loves you. We all love you. You're our favorite author. And she loved it. And then she saw the like annotation tabs I have for my um hardcover copy. She was like, "Ooh, these feel so nice. They're so even. I love them." And I said, "Thank you." Put a lot of work into them. And I showed her my annotation key notepad that I have. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so funny." She loved it because I have like, "What the fuck?" Sobbing. Like, that's like what I have on my notepad. I thought I had one at my desk because I sell them. Fun fact. They don't actually get a lot of sales because I obviously focus more on like journaling. But these notepads have 25 pads in them and they fit the tabs. Okay, these are like, I think these are the B ones because they're cut unevenly. But they fit the annotation tabs perfectly. And when you are done reading and annotating a book, you could take this off or you could take it off before and leave it in there. So you don't have to write in your book what your annotations are, and you don't have to like use a bookmark once and then like, I don't know, you could just leave it in there. It's one and done. And no one else loves it as much as I do, I think. But that's okay. But she absolutely loved it. She signed and personalized my new indie copy, and it says to Morgan, obviously. And I love it. It is my new prized possession. So then I moved down the table, and then I talked to Sasha and I asked her, I said, "Can you sign this like blank, like clear, transparent sticker paper? I have your book. I have the Fairy Loot version, but it's in West Virginia." And she went, "Oh my gosh, stop. My husband's from West Virginia." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so crazy." And then like a girl in line was like, "Did I hear someone's from West Virginia?" And I went, "Me." And she's from West Virginia too. And I was like, "Oh my God, this is crazy. Two people? What the hell?" Um, but it was super cool. She was super nice. She signed my sticker paper thing and she was like, "If that doesn't work, let me know." And it works. It hasn't smeared or anything. And I'm actually very proud of it because it's just a clear sticker paper. I have it right here, I think. It's right here. So whenever I do get her book shipped to me, I can put it in there because as you can see, it's clear. It's so smart. Ray actually told me about a girl that did it. And now she was like, "That's such a smart idea," and it is. I don't know why I never thought of it either. But she was super cool. The line honestly went through like pretty quickly. Like it did not take long to get signed. I was in and out. I went home, ate dinner. I got home at like 9. Okay. Um, it took a while to get home, but that's okay because it was worth it. I had fun. But I ate dinner and I went to bed. And thank God I went to sleep because I was worried I'd have another sleepless night, and I've been really sick and tired of having those. Um, Especially because I feel like it affects my daily life. I mean, obviously, because you're not getting any sleep, you're not gonna like be as productive or whatever. So I haven't like made a lot of content. I haven't like done a lot or even posted too much. Um, just because I'm so tired, guys. Like, genuinely, I was exhausted. And I'm still really tired. Like, I cut down my sleep debt, which is good, but I haven't cut it down enough to, like, feel fully rested. So I'm hoping tonight I will be able to. But yeah, just been, like, really super tired lately. Hate it. Um, I feel like the most human today than I have felt in the past week. So I guess we're moving up, okay? This has actually been really fun to just, like, sit here and do some journaling and talk about the event, and I probably didn't talk too much about it actually. Except how I felt and how fun it was. And I probably jumped around a lot because that's what my brain does. My brain likes to jump around. Should I do a band-aid because I get injured? Yeah, so a band-aid is here because they get hurt at some point. All that to say is that doing this event definitely made me want to go to other author events because I was like, again, so much fun. I know maybe not every author will be like that, but I feel like they are, right? I feel like they have to be. Some more authors I'd like to see in person. I think one of them would be Emily Henry. Who else? Emily Henry. Mike Corland. Abby Jimenez, and probably that's it right now. But here's the journal spread. I think it's really cute. I think we ate with it. I think the green doesn't look bad actually. I think because I added that little moth in, it looks pretty good. Oh, let me go grab the book. So this is her in all of her glory, and she's like dense, and you can tell because when you hold it, it kind of like sinks in the middle almost. Even if I do it like that, like you can just tell that she's dense. But the edges are my favorite. These are absolutely gorgeous. You got the gargoyle here, you go up and you have another gargoyle, and I think that's the moon. And then you go to the bottom and you have like a knight's helmet, a kind of like stained glass, I think. So it's really cool. And obviously signed and personalized. But as you go through it, you get pieces of artwork. Trying to get one, trying to find one right now. Like you have Sybil, and these pieces of artwork are done by Rachel herself. You probably can't actually see them, but you get, I think, like 6 with the indie bookstore one, okay? The other ones do have like some of her artwork in it, but the indie bookstore edition is the only one that has all of them, I think. That is all that I have today. We did our journal spread. I talked a bit about the event, showed off the book. So I feel like this went pretty well. Probably a bit more chaotic than I thought it would be. Like, I was hoping it'd be a bit more streamlined in my head, but I don't think it was. So apologies. Maybe next time when I do this, it won't be so scattered. If you like this video, please consider subscribing or giving it a thumbs up. It helps me out. Let me know if you like this, if you'd like to see more of this type of content in the future. If you want to connect with me on anything, I am everywhere on social media. I have Goodreads, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. So wherever you are, I probably am. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I might go take a nap on the couch because I am tired. So until next time, bye.